This first episode of Pokemon Spotlight is brought to you by Scotty Pepper Peppery Peppers. Peppers filled with nothing but the peppery pepper goodness and pepperly flavor to satisfy even the most psychotic and crazy of pepper fans. Scotty Peppery Peppers is filled with 100% peppery pepper flavor with a touch of peppery spice and another side. Hey, wait! I'm not done yet! Generation 1. The first of the 3 infamous Eevee forms, and one that was very popular with competitors. Jolteon is a Pokemon known for being very agile with a festival sets of moves for trainers that wanted something a bit different from Raichu. In this first rebooted episode of Pokemon Spotlight, I will be going over Jolteon, from his early days in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, to the latest in competitive Pokemon battling. Alright. Let's go! Pokemon Spotlight. Jolteon made his appearance back in Generation 1 of the Pokemon games, and one of the most notable ways of obtaining this electrifying creature was to head to Celadon City, where the player would go through the back of that very large building that wasn't locked up for some odd reason, and then obtain the Eevee found in his Pokeball on the table. Then, many trainers just like myself would go straight to the marketplace in Celadon City, heading up to the 4th floor, or was it 5th? 3rd? Ugh, I'm old, I forgot. And then buying the Thunderstone, and then evolving it. Jolteon also made his notable and infamous appearance in the anime, which happens to be in Season 1, an episode, The Battling Eevee Brothers, under the ownership of the trainer Sparky. Many trainers will encounter the Pokemon either by going Hatzer's mode with the game, or by chance, with Gary, or Blue, or even Green, depending on which name you picked, either in-game itself, or in Gym Leader Castle back in Pokemon Stadium. Now then, let me read out a couple of Pokédex entries for this mod. Jolteon, the lightning Pokemon. It accumulates negative ions in the atmosphere that blast out 10,000 volt lightning bolts. If it is angered or startled, the fur all over its body bristles like sharp needles that pierce its foes. Jolteon's cells generate a low-level electricity. This power is then amplified by the static electricity of his fur, enabling the Pokemon to drop thunderbolts. The bristling fur is made of electrically charged needles. I have used Jolteon a number of times back in the past, primarily in Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2, and the level 50 to 55 competition cup. But that was a long time ago, and a lot has changed since then. With that said, let's go over the best setups and no ones for this particular Pokemon. From the start, we can see that Jolteon is very fast, being able to go ahead against a good number of Pokemon in the speed department. It also has a good amount of special attack, making sure that his special attacking moves do a good amount of damage. The setups seem a bit limited for Jolteon, but it really depends on what you will be using it for. One of the first ones that we can go over is one where we focus on Jolteon's raw power. Splitting the EVs between the special attack and speed will make it a speed king that will be able to dish out a good heavy punishment against other foes on the field. Being mindful of the Pokemon's EV training, including the leftover ones, these natures will work best for this particular Pokemon, if using this setup. Now let's throw in this moveset and give it Life Orb to hold. Granted, his HP is already low, but it makes up for it by being able to dish out a large amount of damage at a time. The moveset lets it cover a good portion of Pokemon types in the process, such as water, flying, dragon to even types it is resistant to. This type of Jolteon is deadly in both single combat and even in double battles if you want to quickly knock out another troubling Pokemon on the battlefield. Now on to the next setup, one that I'm not really too fond of, but works well on the Pokemon anyway. First, let's do this. Let's switch out 2 of the movesets with the following and change the item, ability, and also the EV flow. Now, the one thing I don't really like is the fact that we are pulling EVs to his HP. His HP is already low as it is, and pulling it to his physical defense won't really help much either, as it is too low as well. Special defense isn't too terrible, but what are the odds of a Pokemon having only all special attacking moves? There are countless amounts of setups and movesets for each Pokemon, and to be honest, it is a case-by-case basis. If you really don't have any other Pokemon to fit this role, however, this is a pretty decent setup for Jolteon, although not one of my favorites. Now, as I mentioned before, special defense isn't too bad, but honestly, I think it would just be best to stick to it being an all-out attacker for the team. Jolteon is your classic and typical electric Pokemon. having a high amount speed stat, and a good amount of special attack stat. This one can definitely help out clear out or even finish off a weakened opponent on the field. Would I pick this Pokemon out for a team? It's really not that bad at all, and with the way Pokemon has evolved over the years, I am more than certain that some of you guys can come up with your own unique builds and setups for Jolteon. And with that being said, this concludes this Pokemon Spotlight. Thank you so much for watching it here rebooted in here on House Infinity. My content is not the only one being built on here, so be on the lookout for more incoming content from HI. If you have watched my previous ones from AceOfHeartsGaming or from my old Regdrags channel and would like to stay updated on when I upload, well, I don't have to tell you what to do I? Well then, I will see you guys on the next Spotlight. Goodbye, and take care guys.